introduced to Azure AI services, last week. And in here, we learned like two projects we completed. Two projects we learned. What are the name of the projects? The first one, how to store, okay, and how to store CSV file, image file, and any file, guys, text file in you in container, Understand, guys? But non-technically, we called as CSV file, images, and text. In Azure, we call as blobs. We upload blobs. Guys. So where we upload blobs? In container. Where we upload these blobs in container. Understand or not? Okay. And second one, the first projects we done. Second one, how to access these container, how to access to these blobs. And we're using Python code. We also created a blob in the container, in the container. Are you guys done or not? These topics, these two projects, everyone finished? Most of them are finished, but I do see some of them had issue. Some of them had issue with login. I will repeat again, very simple steps. The first step, we went to Google, and second step, we write Azure portal page, Azure portal. Third one, once we go to the Azure portal, the third one, you registered with new accounts, which you never done before with anywhere done before, understand? And the fourth one, you just verify with your phone numbers. And fifth one, only Visa or MasterCard has, okay, just to verify and return back your money, guys. They refund your money. And after verification, this is steps, isn't it? Or you have any more steps? That's it. There's no more steps a part of this. So once you verify, so I think two rupees it will detect and it will credit. So don't be surprised. Some of the students debited 2 rupees, credited 2 rupees first time. Debit 2 rupees, credit. Now that guy is saying me, sir, 4 बार पैसा कट हो गया. Well, show me. I said, stupid. So this is 2 debit, 2 credit. 2 debit, 2 credit. Don't say it's a 4 times deducted. You guys understand? So don't be so much surprised of this. So this is all. It will be just they take your money for card authenticity. I do understand some of them has trouble to log into it, but don't worry, you can change your browser or change your IDs. It will work. Definitely it will work. Everybody clear? Then card you have to take your parents or something. There's no, you don't use them. Maybe you can apply for new card and do these things. Understand or not? Okay. So in the two projects, we learn like, and once you go to the Azure homepage, the first options, you need to go to the cloud. Just if you refer to, okay, I'm using this account. So the first step, once you go to the home page, first you check with subscriptions. The first step you need to check with subscriptions. If you understand these steps, guys, I'll revision again. First, Google Azure portal, registered, verify with your phone number, you get a key, you just verify, then verify your refund your money, Azure homepage. Second step is subscriptions. Subscriptions, you have two type of subscriptions. The first one, free tier, pay as you go. So free tier, the Microsoft provides 16,645 rupees. 645 rupees RS for free usage. But in this free tier, OpenAI will not work. Okay, OpenAI will, even though you have balance, it will not work. In this free tier, almost there are pay-as-you-go services. This OpenAI will perform. Are you guys clear? 7 steps. Understand? Okay. The first step, eighth one, and everyone know how to create a free subscriptions. Just go here, add, just click on add, and you can get your free subscriptions. You already done this before. All right, guys, have you noticed this? You already done this in the free subscriptions. After the free subscriptions, the first step, you create a resource group. If you can create it, just go to home. One moment, let's refresh it. First step, subscription. Do you see how things? 16,699 credit remaining. Free trial has remaining credit of this one. Upgrade to pay as you go. When you pay, then your OpenAI account will work. So after done, what we guys do this here? The first thing, next step is you need to create your storage account. If you go back to this one, storage account, do you see? So the next step is you create your storage account. Are you created on the day? And storage account, you created your free storage under free tier because you haven't paid it. So I just created the storage account as your AI ML on last week. And in this storage account, when you click this and you in the storage account, create under free tier for me Azure AI ML. Understand, guys? Once you go to the Azure AI ML, do you see can upload or not? So where do you go? Then overview, then go to data storage, then storage account, then you need to select on data storage. In the data storage, you get a options called container. You just click the containers. So on the day you upload file, upload the blobs. File means blobs. Upload file means blobs. It could be anything, CSV, Excel, or remains, anything we have. Upload blobs. And after upload blobs, just any file you have. So you know how to get a access key. If you see the access keys, just you show, copy, and you can get your access keys. Understand? These access key we connect to the Python to cloud. Done this up to this or not? And also from here, if you go to container again, just go to containers. From this containers, we upload image container or not? Once you click on the images, you need to change the access level. We changed or not? Last time we changed access level to container anonymous. Anonymous means anytime you can. If I remove, it will be, if I select this, would you see this URL you can find out here or not? Copy the URL. So this is blob container URL. Clear up to this? So this is two things we've been done. And so last week we connect Python to VS Code, Python to Azure using blob URL and access keys and store new file images. Are we stored or not? Images. 11th. Are you guys clear up to this? Online team, offline team, everyone understand? I just review the previous session to just have a recap again. Online team understand? Everyone, 7:30 p.m. batch. So here in 11th today, I want to introduce what is meant by cognitive services. What is meant by cognitive? What is mean by cognitive? People are saying cognitive. What is mean by that? That means cognitive services means when we work with computer vision, speech, OCR, unstructured data or not? When you work with these services, so Microsoft has tie up with AI. So this is called cognitive services. When you work with unstructured data, so whenever you work with unstructured data, so these services we called as cognitive services. Who created this cognitive services? Microsoft. So that's why we called Microsoft cognitive services. Are you guys clear? Okay, but let me repeat again. So Microsoft cognitive services. Just go back and you see this. I think let's refresh it. Microsoft cognitive services. Okay, so computer vision, face API, all those things we have, speech. Are we done in AI or not? So AI, we just simple Python code. We never integrate with anything. So now this AI is integrated with whom, guys? Microsoft. That's why this is called they have give some names or not, guys? So in resume, you have to mention work with Microsoft Azure cognitive services. You write that in your resume. Okay. So then just go home and would you see Azure AI services? Click them. Azure OpenAI, Face API, Speech. This is not, they are recently launched, guys. They are recently launched these applications. Understand, guys? So if you go home, Azure AI services, it was before Azure services. Now Microsoft has renamed to Azure AI to, I'm sorry, Azure services to Azure AI services. You can very simple, you can easily go to the documentations as well. So Azure AI documentations, just go back and you find out. Do you see this, guys? This is all Azure AI documentations. Are you guys understand? Not. So today I have 3 practical in Azure AI, 2 practical we already finished. The 12th one is how Azure is connected to my SQL Server, SSMS, SQL Server connected to Azure. This is one practical we do. Using Azure, how to work with AI Vision OCR or AI Vision OCR. And the 14th projects we have, the third one, I want to document intelligence. These are Azure AI services. So I'm planning to make this workshops on this Sunday, but not sure. If I don't take, I will explain to you, but Azure Gen AI, as you no need to pay here because we need to buy for generative AI will start very soon this week. We'll have OpenAI. I want you to buy the licensed key. It's just $5, 5 into 8, just $360. Would you spend, guys? It is valid for 1 year. It is valid for 1 year. Again, Visa, Master's card only acceptable. So when we try to learn, we have to spend this. This is, we do this. Clear up to this? So there's a few practical we have and the 12th. So today, are you guys done this, everyone? Okay, now, would you work with me? Let's open a laptop. I want to create let's work. Azure Document Intelligence is one of the services available in Azure AI. First, what I want you to do is just go to your cloud, everyone. Just go to the home page. Do you see go to home page? Now open your laptop and you can start work. Would you work? I would say you work because or else after go home you forgot because some of them has not recording, right? The one who's not take recording, for them it's an issue. If you want work or don't work, if you don't work, I can finish this. Please continue. The first one, I want you to go to Azure Home, click this, and you have a storage account, you have a resource group, and you have a subscriptions, right? Three things is always mandatory. The first one is storage account, subscriptions, free tier. Subscriptions and resource group. Everyone create a resource group, guys? Yes or no? Everyone has created a resource group. Everyone has created. Yes. Online team, how many of them working? May I know, please? Okay, Lakshmi and Lalit. Yeah, working. Good. Naga, right. Okay, let's continue. Mayank. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Let's merge it. So first, I want you to go to Google and image, and you can download any invoice. Just go to images and you download any invoices from here. That should be a JPG file. That should be a JPG file. 13th. Go to Azure Home and then store account, subscriptions, and resource group. These three are mandatory. Clear, guys, now? Okay. After 13th one, go to Google and download image. Go to Google and download invoice.jpg. Which one you need to do? Invoice.jpg. So invoice you have to download from here, invoice.jpg. Any file, guys, download. Done this? After download 14, so storage account, again, go to Azure Home, storage account, understand? In the storage account, so I just go here and go Azure AML storage account, and again data storage container. Can you please upload? So which container we created? Okay, you can upload the container, guys. So I think Azure AML container. Do you see? You can upload a container. Which file? Invoice, and create it. Just go here, Azure Home storage account, and then data storage, and create a container. The name of the container is invoice. Name of the container is invoice. 14th means you upload invoice blob to the container. And once you're done, let me know once you're done. Do you see? Working, not working? Okay. How many of them done? Have done, guys? Okay, good. After you click on this invoice, just click build.jpg. In this click container, upload a blob, upload invoice. You create a container, then upload a JPG file. Can you done this? The image should be JPG. The image should be, please do it. Let me repeat again. Go to home. Once you go to home, Azure AIML storage account, container, and invoice. I create a container, new container I created, guys. Okay. Invoice. In this, do you see upload file? please upload a file, build.jpg. The file which you download, it should be JPG. And then click the build.jpg. Do you see the blob URL? Copy the URL and mention blob URL in your notepad. In your notepad, please mention the build.jpg URL. Are you done? Yes. Yes, Mayank. Need to go to data storage again. Container. Create a new container. Inside the container, upload it again. Upload blobs. And after you've done this, you just copy this one. Okay. Once you just copy the URL, we done the code, guys. In tomorrow, I will tell you how to connect Azure to SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. The data server you connect to the Azure to the server. We'll do it tomorrow. And after that, we'll go with generative AI. And then this week, if I continue, anything will cover these OCR. Exactly, Santosh. The same way, the way we done previous, right? Yes, cannot do PNG file. Try this, but I appreciate Nihar if you take JPG and later you can try ना. पहले JPG कर लो उसके बाद देख लेंगे PNG का, ठीक है? Yeah. हो गया, done. Done this. Now, where you got access key, just go to home and again Azure AML, and then do you see access keys? You remember access key last time we copied or not? Show key one. Copy the access key and then access key. Last time we done the same process. We haven't done anything extra. Two part we done, guys. How to got access key? Blob URL and then container. If we scroll down data storage, security, networking, access keys we have, just copy your access keys. Very simple. We store a invoice to the container. We store invoice to the container. I know the guys who already worked before, then you understand. The one who not worked, you never understand. Done, guys? Okay, next. After you done, go home again. In this Azure AI services, when you open it, little check, scroll down. Do you see document intelligence? You have this document, or you can type document intelligence, create it. Now go back to the next step. Azure AI services. You need to create a document intelligence. Are you guys done? Just go to Azure AI services. Then you go to document intelligence. How to do this? Go home and document intelligence. Let's click this. And once you click, create again. I guess once you create, it'll ask for free trial. You create the same process, guys. This is free trial, resource group, any name, East US section, pricing tier. You should change to free F0. Are you got free F0? Please check. కావట్లే ఎందుకు ముందు చేయలే ఫస్ట్ నుంచి మరి అప్పుడైంది ఇప్పుడు ఇట్లు కాలే వీసా కార్డా అది ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు మరి ఎవరిది కార్డు లేదా ఓకే ట్రై చెయ్యి ఓకే ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ యూ కెన్ ట్రై ఓకే నవీన్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్ టు యూ ఇట్స్ డన్ Okay, good. Are you got free F0 online team? You won't get standard. Free F0. So once you got free F0, just next review and create. That's it. Change to free F0, review plus create. Okay, very good. Let's go to home page. How to start? After you go to home page, in search bar, type document intelligence, type this and enter. Same Visa card, same Visa card, open a new browser, open a new Gmail ID, అప్పుడు వర్కౌట్ అవుతుంది. ట్రై చేయి ఒకసారి. కాదు, మెల్లగా చేసుకో, అది యూజ్ చేయకు మరి ఎక్కడ. ఓకే ఓకే. సో డన్ గైస్. నౌ are you guys done? Create Joyce done. In this create, this is if you have pay as you go. If you select, you get pay as you go. Right now we selected free trial. Select free trial, East US, pricing tag. I already used it. You got free F0 and review plus create. Done this. Why you not working? You don't have mood to study. See this. Okay, so review plus create. So could you please region section? By default region section is yours. Mayank, आपने जो पहले किए थे last time code, कौन सा region था? Select that one. You have to see if you in Microsoft documentations, there is a separate topic called region section. You can find out. We need to change the nearest region. Whatever nearest region, we just take this. So few services is work better for those reasons. Okay, yeah. But I selected East US, so better if you have any Asia Pacific, you can try this. If not works, we can try anyone. Done this, guys. So if we go back to the Azure document intelligence, are we created? Yes, team. RAG document. And in this RAG document, the moment when you select the drag document, I created anything you can mention by name. Do you click here to manage keys or scroll down, you get key endpoints. This you have to must. The next step is create document intelligence, create, and I mention RAG document and scroll down. Once you scroll down, you get your keys and endpoints. Very important. Every Azure AI services require key and endpoints. So after you create scroll down, you got your keys. Just show key first. Always copy first keys. Key one, and then go back. These are the keys. And if you go to the endpoints, copy, and you try here, this is endpoints. So please let me know once you done this. Please let me know once you done this. How do you go back? Again, not creating. No. See, let me tell you. Go to home again. Okay. Type here document intelligence. Done. Very good. So I already done this. Once you create document intelligence, you create a new document. I'm already done this RAG document. If you go back here and document intelligence, click this, you got create. If I create, I'll create another one. Just click this RAG documents and it's automatically this page will appear to you. This page will appear to you. When you appear this page, just little scroll down, you get to see keys and endpoints. You see this? Keys and endpoints. Show key, copy this and paste this endpoint and you paste it in your URL. So total, how many keys we have? 4. Sorry. So first one, blob URL and blob access keys, correct? Next one, keys, document keys. Please pick a different. Lakshmi, either invalid, sub, getting error on this part. Which part? Which part? Can you create new? Can you create a new account or change the region, Lakshmi? Change the region East US 2. No, you won't get. Do it again from the beginning. Create a new resource. Delete it. How to delete? Just click the delete. The resource will delete it. Naga, an issue. Done. Very good. Online team. Lakshmi, do you try now? First, whatever resource is created, please delete. I want everyone. I can see only Azure subscriptions. Where do you see Azure subscription? That means you didn't done previous practical, Bhupinder. In first drop down. No, go to home, I said. In go to, are you create storage account? Are you create resource group? Are you create subscription? 3 things done. Yes. So again, storage account, did you added the invoice? Yes, guys? Yes. Then go to the document intelligence. Again, document intelligence and create. And do you see it's create resource group? Create a new. If you create a new, no worries. Create new. Okay. In pricing tier East US, name any name which you want. Pricing tier would be free. You get a free F0. Can you select it? Free F0. And then review plus create. That's it. Are you done? Almost most of them people have done this. Try it again. If you have existing one, delete it. Sometimes check the reason is error. No reason, I don't think so you will get error. After you done this, may I know team? Are you completed? Required information missing. Which, can you share me the screenshot? Can you share me the screenshot? Joyce, done. Very good. It will happen, Lakshmi. No worries. Little check. Bhupinder done. Very good. Kalyan done. Are you finished, guys? After you done, just go to click on it. Please copy the keys and endpoints. Overall, you have 4 IDs. The first one, blob URL, blob access keys, keys and endpoints. So total, make all 4 access key in one page. Keys and endpoints, keys and endpoints. And this is blob URL. Where is blob URL? This is my blob URL and this is my access key. Control C and now let's open a VS Code. So in VS Code, I created a subfolder, text document intelligence. Let's open and let's do this. First, please work on it. First, so wait, before we go ahead, offline team, online team, are you get 4 keys? So what is the 4 keys? This one, blob URL, blob access key, correct? And this one, document intelligence keys and endpoints. Sir, after creating, what we do? After creating, open a VS Code. After creating, open a VS Code. Are you done? After we created, open a VS Code. In VS Code, let's start working. The first one, pip install Azure Blob Storage, Azure Identity. Last time we already done this practical, but this is little change. We got two new keys and points. Can you please install this pip install Azure Storage Blob and Azure Identity? I mean to say pip install Azure Storage Blob Identity. So this is, you have to install the packages. And for document intelligence, I have to install Azure AI Form Recognizer. So two library you have to install in VS Code. Pip install, Uday, it's done in the Azure. Up in the, you got four keys. Okay. Now write this pip install Azure Storage Blob, Azure Identity in VS Code, create a new file or maybe whatever it may be. And after done this, keys and endpoints, you got keys and endpoints, guys? Yes or no? If you got keys and endpoints, Naveen, okay, bring what happened to your, show me. Account problem. So done this, guys. This is my key. Two installations done or any error? This installations we're doing for blob storage. This installations we're doing for cognitive service. Document intelligence service. We done this. Why you're not working? कौन हला? Bring your laptop. Azure is not installed. Okay. Done this two part, guys. First, this library we install for blob, Azure Identity, and this library we install for, document intelligence. Two things we done. Completed. Installed. Okay. So keys and endpoints. Do you see just now in our document, I got keys and endpoints. Let's keys, copy and paste here. Keys and endpoints, paste here. Pasted, done. Then write credential, Azure core credential, import Azure key credential, document analysis client. We create a key, we pass key as argument here, endpoints and credential. We are giving credentials to Azure with these key and these endpoints. Please write this. Please. So we have what? We have invoice or not? What we doing this practically is from invoice, we extract a text, guys. What we do in this practical, we have invoices, right? Do you know whenever lot of clients, their insurance documents are there or not? And nowadays, lot of things are digitalizations, right? Digitalizations means what? You apply bank loan. Everything happened in the page. So it's print like Aadhaar card is a document or not? Document intelligence, artificial intelligence. Understand, guys? So those documents we have to extract. How we extract? Using Python plus cognitive service. We do it now. That's the practical we are doing, and you understand later. And it's so good. You see this after some time. No need to type everything. Do you see you get a inbuilt functions or not? Azure key credential. So here, the two library we install online team, how many of them done? Done up to the sixth line, finished? Sixth line done. Very good. Now, done, Maji. Nice. Okay. So here, do you see we do a blob storage as well? We give access to the blob now. Are you finished this, guys? Are you finished this? Okay. This one, I'll repeat again. First, we installed, okay, storage blob and identity. Then document intelligence for recognizer. We credential keys and endpoints. And then we import required library to, okay, pass credential. We done this. And after this, we pass blob storage access or not. You just try this. Yes, last week we done the same code. This code we done. Azure storage, blob storage URL, storage credential. You know, where do you got storage credential? Access keys, data storage. Down we have a keys, access keys. There you got the access keys. Key and endpoint, which one we have to go? Can you show me, sir, again? Lakshmi, when you go to this now, right here, you create a document intelligence, right? In this document intelligence, you create a RAG document. This is key. This is endpoint. This is key. No problem. The one who able to work with me, please work. The one who not, I will share this code after the class. I will share the code after the class. Are you done this, guys? This one. Okay, first one. Install this one. Keys and endpoints. Did you done? After that, we have import all credentials. Azure key credential, document client, endpoint credential. We pass these parameters. Key, I pass here. Endpoints, I pass as arguments, isn't it? Yeah, and we credential. So blob service client, do you see this? Once you write this blob service, can you check list container? Are you able to see invoice are you able to see the invoice? If you see a list of blobs, last time you worked how many blobs? I think you created 3 blobs, right? One for image, one for documents. Yes, Nihar, 3 you created. Now you get one for another, which is invoice. Total you have 4 invoice. Total you have 4 invoice. Do you see it's almost showing which date, which time, okay, which locations, what is the status, everything it has given with all this information. Lakshmi, you got access key and endpoints. Bhupinder, done. Online team. Yes. Yes. Okay. And in resume mention Azure Cognitive Services. You you can mention them. All right. Yep. List of containers done. Are you finished, guys? This 2 code? Are you done up to this little bit? Okay. Just go here. See this URL you got. Which one? Azure AIML Blob Core Windows Net. And this is storage credential. And you have to pass, we have to give access to the URL or not, and credential to storage credential. You have to pass this. Are you done this, guys? You see list of blobs. Once you see the list of blobs, okay. So first, can you print invoice here? Blob client, invoice bill.jpg. That means, are we able to download the JPG file here or not? Are you able to download the JPG file, guys? So this invoice, where it has Azure blob storage, Azure container, this invoice file we stored in Azure container, and we download the invoice. From this invoice, we extract a text. So that's called intelligence. Who got intelligence? You know, we called as a RAG as well, doing the same kind of things or not? Retrieve augmented generations. So RAG is different, but RAG has stored the data into vector database. But here, these things are not stored. We just directly download, and that's what we'll have. Document Inter has special features which included in Azure AI by Microsoft, and that's the practical we do it in office, in organizations. If you work with multiple files, so you can work with this. So once you do it, are you guys print these images or not? Done? Show before code, this one. No, nothing. I mean, you have to pass this access. Invoice displayed or not? Invoice displayed? Joyce, done? I'm waiting for you. Done. You see list of blobs? Yes, done. Very good, Kalyan. Are you print this image now? Okay, you can see list of blobs, blob service client, list containers. You can see list containers. Are you able to see these containers? Yes, good, Nihar. Next one, I want to write, okay, just 1 second. Let me copy and I will give it to you because I don't have a time to just, you will type here, just bookmark. I'm sorry. So here, 7:30. Post. Okay. So sorry guys, I load my storage credentials. You changed it. Okay, you changed that. So initialize the blob client. So do you see we have Windows Net storage credential blob URL. From the blob URL, you just print till Windows Net here. Download the image invoice from Azure storage. This code would help you to download invoice from Azure with the open JPG file, write binary as download file, blob client read. Understand, guys? Next, analyze the image using document intelligence. In document intelligence with open RB, write binary, read binary, document pre-built invoice. These are separate internal, the modules which given by Azure, pre-built invoice and result, and then print for extract data from, do you know, we remember for I in, for, okay, I, for in list, we print a loops or not, guys? For I in enumerate list, print I, we get objects or not? And here for I in invoice field, when you do this, you got customer address. What is the customer address over here? 24. So just refer to this. We got house number 24, PO box none. Please try that. Please write it. Please check this. Are you done this one up to this? Anyone stuck here? You done this, guys? After I shared the code in the classroom, you print invoice extracted or not? Okay. Rohit, done? So the file which I give you, just change the URLs and then you check extractions from. So you mention these things also on your skill set. I won't saying you to mention in your resume as a projects, but mention as a skill set. Every organization also the same things, guys. They have blob storage. Okay, the company provide the credentials and you access to it and you store the data. It does not matter the data is one file or multiple files. After you done this, in the code, there are three part, one section, second section, third section, access keys. That's it. Blob account URL, Azure ML blob Windows net. Understand, team? Storage credential, not endpoint, storage credential and blob URL. Where do you get blob URL? Go to rack documents. Okay, I'll just go to home, storage account. Where is Azure AMA storage account? In this storage account, just go to container. From the container invoice, click build.jpg, just copy and then you go back here, you paste here, guys. Do you see build.jpg? Are you paste here or not? I told you. Are you clear this one? After JPG, blob URL. From this account, whatever you copy, just up to this .net, copy and paste here. Clear? Next, where you get storage credential, go back here and go to close them and close it. Check, scroll down, access keys and show the keys, copy and paste here. That's it, done. File change. Just copy the code and paste here and execute. Recognize invoice one. How many invoice I uploaded? Only one invoice. So that's what it mentioned. Recognize. Do you see? Recognize invoice. If I pass one, IDX plus one. If you pass two, recognize invoice two. So after you done this, first customer address, location. What is location? Do you see location? Do you have locations or not? You got. And from this one, if you see customer name Dwayne, invoice date, whenever we apply any Flipkart, Zoom, we get invoices or not? Every have invoice date. Now we track the invoice date as well. Understand? We track the invoice date as well. Once we done invoice date, invoice ID, invoice total. What is total amount? $220. Would you see everything intelligence or not? So it's intelligence. That's why we can read the document. Still, just loops. That's it. For loop, while loop, isn't it? No. And after you've done this, you can every records you can find out. If you see it here, the first one, lorem and $20, everything you have it. Just notice it, guys. 50, 60, 20, 90. Just scroll down, check. We have 50, 20, 60, 90. Amazing. For this code, I'll copy this single line of code, guys. Okay. And paste here. What is has this amount has which dollar? $50, right, guys? This amount has $50. Yep. From this code, just if I equal to items, I remove everything. Just print length of invoices. Total how many records I have? How many line items? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how many items I ordered? 4 items I ordered from Amazon, from Flipkart. Would you see we got a detail or not? 4 informations. And if I write if I not equal to item, this is what final summarizations of the invoice. First, are you got this, guys? Are you done this? Anyone completed? Offline team? No one? Got it. Excellent, Nihar. Is it good? Understand how Azure is connected to cognitive services with doc intelligence? Tomorrow, I will work with SQL Server. And after that, we'll introduce generative AI theory. And then on the day, got it. Very good, Lakshmi. It's amazing now you understood. So then I have Azure Gen AI. We don't, but we create a playground in cloud, Azure Playground. And after that, OCR, text extractions, number plate detections we done or not using PyTesseract. It's a OCR library. But now what I want you to do, we connect it to the Azure and we upload there and we can start work here as well. Understand, using VS Code and using there as well. Clear? So we can work with two files. So it's this is simple, but as we're doing for the first time, so that's why little here and there. That's it, guys. So you can load any other images except invoice. Can you pass any other documents, any PDF? You can try and check this. Maybe it's not accurate. That's why we go for RAG. That's why we go for RAG. So we'll build a RAG applications one in upcoming classes. Okay. So team, I will share this. I will share this. You can work later. So let me revise what I have a plan every day. Whatever timing we left, I'll continue. Oops. Every day, at least for 15 minutes every day. Understand, guys? Can we continue now? Oops. Online team?